Yeah, I think this is 4x3.
Okay, that's definitely 4x3.
Okay. You see it?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm definitely not going to PB this because I'm going to do a trick. I'm not going to do a trick because it's really hard. And would not be marathon safe. So, are you going to tell me when I can start?
I'm still talking. Hold on.
Okay.
We'll change the information as we go.
Okay. So, should I just start or?
Yeah, go ahead. Just count me down whenever.
Okay.
There's a time to put.
This game's also weird like the last one. So the timing will be a bit off, but it shouldn't matter because this isn't going to PB.
Alright.
Okay.
Just count down when you're ready.
Okay. So. Okay. Stretching a bit. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so this is BLYM. This is a flash game. This also has a glitch category, but no one runs it. It's a pretty basic platformer. I have the world record at 80%, by the way, of 11 minutes, 49 seconds. By the way, you're not going to be seeing that today. I can already tell you that. Also, you go in blocks. That's the main puzzle aspect of this platformer. So it's a puzzle platformer, except obviously as a speedrunner, you know all the puzzles. And the first skip is coming up. It's called level 5 skip, because I don't think we actually came up with a skip for it. And I failed it. What the crap? I don't understand. Okay, it usually doesn't take that long to get that trick, okay? I don't know what's going on. Probably because I'm tired as heck. But yeah, that's level 5 skip. You just perform a really tight jump. I usually get it like first or second try, so yeah. Usually is not that bad. But yeah, World 1's pretty easy. It's a grass world, so of course it is, because if you've played any platformer that isn't capped, you'll know that the first world is always the grass one. So yeah, there honestly isn't much to tell here. One thing I should know is that just like Capper, this game is also pretty cycle based. So, however, unlike Capper, there's not many instances where you actually use skips to skip cycles. There's 2 levels, and that's in the 3rd world. So now we're in the ice world. There are breakable blocks. However, we do not use breakable blocks in order to use skips. So yeah. So the ice world is, I don't really know how to describe it. I feel like all the worlds are pretty similar when it comes to like what you actually do in them. The only one that's pretty noticeable is World 4, which just has really hard tricks. But like, besides that, I guess besides the late game, World 1 and 2 feel pretty similar. So there's a pretty hard trick here, so let's see if I can get it first try. And I did that too late. Did that in practice too. I also did it too late in practice. Too early. Dude, I don't know what's going on. I'm usually not this bad at games, okay? The world record holder of the most prestigious game, BLYM, would not be this bad at the game. Then again, also remember, I really don't run this game anymore. Except for Glitch, which I also really don't run. Okay, wait. Okay. That's a just more consistent way of doing that skip found by Curbs, because Curbs is pretty much No Comment, who was a previous god of this game, but better. Let me tell you a bit of a story about No Comment in this category. So, I grinded this category, and I think I got a time of like 12:41. By the way, I should beat that. Won't 100% confirm it, but I should beat that. Then No Comment came out of nowhere and got 12:24. And I was like, oh boy, that's unbeatable. There's no way anyone can beat that. So I forget why, but I was grinding any percent one day, and I got a freaking 12:06 out of nowhere. So yeah, pretty much moral of the story, No Comment sucks at any percent. My theory behind this is he was good at the individual worlds, but I don't think he was consistent enough to run any percent, whereas I'm pretty bad at like optimization, but I am pretty consistent. Also, what you saw right there is a death jump. It is not a glitch because the community says so. If you want to argue with the community about whether that's a glitch or not, you can join the BLYM speedrunning Discord and argue about whether that's a glitch or not, but for the purposes of the speedrun, it's not a glitch. Okay? So, shush. Okay, now we're going on into World 3, where we instantly have a decently hard trick, I would say. Yeah. It's honestly not that hard. It's one of the few tricks of ever that looks harder than it actually is. Most tricks speedrunners make it look easy than it actually is. That's one of the few tricks that looks harder than it actually is. So there's a cycle skip here. I've actually been getting this a lot, and I think I just got it, so yeah, I got it. I don't know why I'm so consistent at that trick, not consistent at the other one, which I find easier, but you never know, dude. So this has a skip, except it's really hard and no one likes it, so yeah. And yeah, PS, if anyone thinks that they can beat my run, go for it, because I kind of want to see someone beat my run, because it's really good. Like, I think not that much could be actually saved from it. So this level also has a tiny bit of a cycle save, but I haven't been getting it at all today. First try, let's go. Now that's what I call a victory royale. Yeah, try to beat my run. There's like, if I remember correctly, only like 7 seconds of time save I can name off the top of my head. It also, actually 8, because I discovered there's apparently 1 second time save in 18, or something, I don't know. But yeah, I would love to see someone beat it. Whether that's some random guy who's watching this right now and just like, wow, this guy's bad at the game, let me beat his speedrun, or whether that's someone in the actual community. I would love to see this run, or my PB beaten. Okay, so here's one tunnel skip. Yeah, you just go into the hitbox of the wind tunnel, and not the bird. By the way, in my opinion, half the skips in this game are not really skips, they're more like cool movement techniques. But the main person who discovered all these is like, everything's a skip, and we're just like, okay, we don't care. Okay. We pretty much just have to deal with calling literally everything in the game a skip. And that's done with the factory world, or whatever the heck you want to call it. Now we're on to literally hell. Not just figuratively, but literally. I wanted to show every single trick off in the speedrun, but there's one trick that's so hard that when I was practicing, I spent like 2 minutes on that one level. I'm just like, do I really want to spend 2 minutes in one level just to show off one trick? And I was like, no. So, yeah, sadly, you're not seeing, don't know what the heck that was. I've never done that ever, so. Yeah, you get to see the many ways you can fail a BLYM speedrun. Yeah, you're gonna have to see the intentional way of doing it, but just watch my speedrun if you want to see how you're supposed to do it in a not sucky manner, because you don't know how to do the skip. Don't want to. I'd rather go a bit early than late. So yeah, we get to see death jumping again, right there. Again, it's not a glitch. I don't care what you say. This is the glitchless 90%. That was great. So there's a pretty tight cycle that you can make in this level, and now when you think of tight, you think of hard, right? Yeah, this is not that hard. I would say my consistency rate is pretty high with it. For being a trick where if you fail one minor thing, you're probably not getting it. So I'm going for a slightly safer route, which only loses me a bit of time. So, yeah, the rest of the levels are just really fast finger menuing, I guess. One thing that BLYM and Capper have in common, besides being cycle-based with no RNG at all, is that they're both really fast when it comes to your fingers, except I would say BLYM is a tiny bit faster because you have to use S. It's a minor difference, but still. I don't think I did that right. Yeah, I completely forget if I did that correctly. But I'm 99% sure I didn't. And again, you don't know, I really... So there's this meme jump, saves like 0.5 seconds. Heck yeah, I got the biggest skip in the game. See, I would actually generally, besides for the one skip, which for whatever reason is a pixel perfect trick in the last level, after freaking 11 minutes, this is pretty much the final level if you decide not to do that, because level 39, actually, never mind, why do I say that? Why would I say that? Because that's not true. Most of these levels require some skill. Okay, so we did that part slightly faster than usual. And we did it. Got fast cycle. I'm just gonna go for die not jump because why not? Looks decently cool if I get it. There's a backup if I don't. First try. Yeah, it's pixel perfect. Don't know why I get a first try. And time. Yeah, that was a bit abrupt, I know. Probably should have warned you.
It's all good, I only missed it by a few seconds.
Okay, what's the time?
Knowing that I missed it a little bit late, it was probably not control.
Let me... Wait, let me load up the stream and I can see what it is. There's an ad playing, so I can't see it right now. 12:24. Yeah, that's actually... Yeah, assuming that you're a couple seconds late and that we start 3 seconds after you click 1, that's actually like a 12:19, which beats second place. So that's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah. So I'm done for tonight.
And up next is yours truly doing Octopath. So
I might
music on if you guys.
I might stay up a bit later to watch a bit of that.
That's a fun. That's an enjoyable one.
Okay, so that's gonna be it for me. See you later. Bye.
Alright, like I said, next up is yours truly doing some Octopath Traveler. So get ready for that. Like I said, put some music on for you guys and get that ready for you.